What's up, YouTube? So here we are. Today's chapter is going to be about how to harvest pitch from a pine tree and purify it for use in other projects. Here we have a pine tree growing locally in our backyard. It's too hard to get up into the woods right now due to the snow. And here we have pitch, and all the way down the trunk. This tree has been growing about 20 years, and most of the pitch is confined to the lower branches, although there is some up higher, like there and up there. So we're going to harvest a little bit of it, purify it, and we'll use it for projects later on down the road. Let's talk a little bit first about tools. So here we have the tool of my choice for harvesting pitch, and it is a hatchet made by Garber. And I've put a pretty close to razor sharp edge on that. And the back end of it, there's a knife. This is a pretty handy little knife for skinning small game, cleaning fish, lightweight chores around the camp. This is what we're going to use to get the pitch off the tree. So along with the hatchet, we're going to use a steel can, just an old soup can, and put it down below the pitch. Let's chip it into there. Pretty much have almost a can full. That's probably going to be enough for now. We'll take this over and melt it down. First of all, we have the alcohol burner kit. There's the burner. Denatured alcohol, about an ounce. 2 tablespoons roughly. 30 milliliters. Ferro rod. Once it gets hot enough, then we'll put the can on top that has the pitch in it. And it's working. That sizzling sound is the pitch heating up. And what sometimes happens with that is that the smoke will catch on fire, and I don't want it to do that, so I'm going to put this second can on top. Like so. Okay, I'm going to let that melt for a while, and I'll be back in just a minute. There's a look at it. I don't know if you can see, but down in that can is boiling. We're going to allow it to continue to cook. I'm going to put that on it this time instead of the other can. Alright, we'll check it again. If it needs poked down, I'm going to poke it with this old tent peg. Getting ready to rain here. We may have to stop this and resume it a little later. So it started to rain outside, so we moved the operation indoors. The pitch has had time to cool off, so I'm going to have to fire up the alcohol burner once more. It's pretty liquid now, so we're going to take it off the burner. Wow, that's hot. Fun with fire. So there's the new can. And what we have here, this is the Purified pitch can. What we have here is a filter, so when it'll catch particles, but it works really good for this. Just pour it in there. You can see all the goop that was in that pitch. Pine needles and spiders, all kinds of other stuff. I'm going to let that drip for a few minutes and we'll take it off and see what it looks like inside. There's a look at all the pine needles and crud that was in that. So I set the filter off to the side on a piece of aluminum foil. This is the can that we boiled it in, surprisingly clean inside. And the level of pitch is about up to here inside of that can. So full can here, and it added about that much after it was boiled down. But it's purified and it's ready for us to use for other projects. You may be asking yourself, what are you going to do with that filter? Well, we're going to find out in just a minute. So that mess in and of itself would make quite a good fire starter. And it will burn for probably half an hour. Not going to force you to watch that, but that's how we clean that screen and get it all nice and fresh and opened up for the next job of straining melted pine pitch.